Hey YouTube, Sinister here, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. This time around, we have another introduction to a mainstay series for the channel. As anyone who knows either of us will know, Gum and I love fighting games. From Smash Bros. And Street Fighter to Dragon Ball Xenoverse and One Piece Burning Blood, we have a lot to say about many games in the genre. So Gum proposed a new segment where we talk in detail about specific characters from our favorite fighting games, an idea we'd been mulling over for years. Today, however, it's time to put that idea into practice with our first entry in the Bestiary of Brawlers, and my single most beloved character from the fighting genre. Sub-Zero has been in every single entry of the Mortal Kombat series, both the main titles and spin-offs. I got my first feel for the character when I was 6 years old in Mortal Kombat 3 for the Sega Genesis. Sub-Zero was the Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei, a clan of martial artists dedicated to the preservation and security of Earthrealm. He entered the first Mortal Kombat tournament to bring down Shang Tsung, an evil sorcerer from Outworld, and also to get his hands on the treasure being awarded to the victor. In a tragic turn of events, Scorpion, who had been wrongfully led by necromancer Quan Chi to believe his wife and child were murdered by Sub-Zero, exacts revenge by killing Sub-Zero. This Sub-Zero, named Bi-Han, ultimately becomes Noob Saibot, a being of darkness, and his younger brother Kai Leng takes up the mantle of Grandmaster and the title Sub-Zero. This more current alias is the one seen in most games past the first one, with both making appearances in Mortal Kombat for the PS3 and Xbox 360. Bi-Han was revived by Quan Chi to serve under his command and assist in channeling souls into a Soulnado, with which the villains could possess powers even the warriors of Earthrealm couldn't withstand. Their plans are halted by the current Sub-Zero, Kai Leng, who had sided with the rest of Earthrealm to halt the destruction of their home. Sub-Zero and Noob Saibot engage in battle, which causes some shallow memories to surface in Noob. By the end, Noob is sent hurling into the Soulnado, disrupting it and sending all the souls back to where they came from. Sub-Zero is taken hostage by former members of his own clan, Sector and Cyrax, who wish for him to join their ranks. Before Raiden, the Thunder God and Protector of Earthrealm, can correct the timeline that he had unintentionally screwed up beyond all repair in an attempt to end the feudal Mortal Kombat tournaments for good, Sub-Zero is altered by the Takunin, Tech Ninja, very punny, a clan of cyber ninjas formerly belonging to the Lin Kuei. This birthed a new warrior, fittingly named Cyber Sub-Zero. The warriors of Earthrealm locate him, defeat the villains holding him, and then reprogram him back to his older self, albeit with some major differences, namely that he is now 90% metal. All of the warriors belonging to the Cyber Initiative program eventually shut down, but one lone Takunin warrior emerges from who knows where, and installs data chips from Sector, Cyrax, Smoke, and secretly Cyber Sub-Zero. But we'll discuss Triborg in a future video. Sub-Zero takes on a blue and black color scheme to coincide with his abilities to control ice and his background as a ninja and master of martial arts. In most games, he dons the classic ninja outfit, complete with hood and mask. The first title to display his face was Mortal Kombat 3. He possesses a gnarly-ass scar across his right eye, and lately, arms covered in thick ice. In a lot of games, he's also clad with heavy furs that illustrate his home life on tall mountains covered in a blanket of snow. He also wields the Quarry Blade, a sword made of solid ice, and can manipulate it into other shapes, such as a large mallet and twin daggers. In his roboticized form, he's covered head to foot in light blue-gray metal enhancements, complete with mask, being just barely human enough to still live. Sub-Zero's fighting style revolves around short but slow, heavy combos, and capitalizing on opponents' mistakes. He's also capable of a few very long and devastating combo strings, and definitely shines when being controlled by a balanced player. He is the patient persona of Mortal Kombat and very good at spacing. He's a good defensive pick as well, as his arsenal contains a vast amount of tools to keep the opponent at bay. For aggressive players with little experience, he's a very bad pick, because he's slow and deliberate, and allowing an opponent to get in close will lead to a quick defeat. That being said, for veteran players, he can be that in-your-face character that you're looking for. His range is excellent thanks to the Quarry Blade and its infusion into combos, and if you're really good at spacing and reading, you'll be able to capitalize on every mistake your opponent makes. Nobody expects a full frontal assault from Sub-Zero, so make the most of it. With Cyber Sub-Zero, he takes the spotlight in fast-paced, aggressive matchups. He has a massive array of combos at his disposal, and almost all of his attacks revolve around keeping the opponents in the air or flat on their back. He can also do a lot of cool ground-to-air stuff and vice versa. My favorite mix-ups are a triple standing punch to Ice Blast, to a low kick that ends in you and the opponents flying into the air with a flurry of kicks. He's extremely quick and mobile and can close large distances in multiple ways, such as his jet kicks, an icy sliding special, and a shorter sliding combo opener. As stated earlier, Sub-Zero has a wide variety of tools at his disposal. He can launch a ball of ice to freeze enemies solid, perform a sliding dash, create an ice clone, and utilize the Cory Blade in a lot of ways, from performing combos to shaping it into a mallet and hammering opponents into the ground, and even has a combo finishing grab which is unblockable. His greatest ability, however, lies in his X-ray attack, which cloaks him in ice, protecting him from any and all damage, and then counter-attacking with a devastating series of attacks. Cyber Sub-Zero is a very different case. He's able to eject cryo grenades from his chest, can dismantle and reassemble in another location, and possesses rocket attachments which give him mid-air long and mid-distance flying kicks. He also possesses the Cory Blade, but it takes on a much different role. He can form it into a lance which can pierce enemies, a buzzsaw which is used as an evade and counter technique, and a much larger greatsword variant which pummels opponents flat. Sub-Zero is truly an icon to gaming, and it's no guess as to why. He is, and has always been, a unique fighter with an interesting and very detailed backstory. Since the mid-90s, nearly everybody, gamer or otherwise, has known the name and basic premise of this black belt ninja, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. Whether you've never used him or tried him and just not liked him, I strongly urge everyone to give him another shot. He's truly one of the most versatile, unique, and brutal characters of all fighting games. But for now, I'm Sinister, we are Gum and Sin, and thanks for watching.
I so wish you the best so far, baby. It's so good thinking that this was a waste.